Well, happy 2024. Glad you guys are here. And as you can see, I'm finally done my 83 Zephyr. Not even close. But working hard on it again. Gonna do some door bars today. Just kind of, getting out here and trying. I guess that's all a guy can do. So it'll be done soon, though, this year. So, as a recap, or maybe it's the first time you're watching, we're installing an 8-point cage in this Foxbody platform car. 8 points meaning 8 points of contact, 8-point cage. There is 2 bars that go into the trunk. There is 2 bars on the main hoop, it's 4. There's 2 lateral bars off that main hoop, it's 6. And then there's 2 door bars, which is 8. You can get 10-point, 12-point, probably 50-point if you wanted. But 8-point seemed about appropriate for what we're doing, which is building a race car from home for the first time and going somewhat fast, not really. So that's why we chose 8-point, and it's going pretty good. So all right. First thing I'm doing this morning with the driver's side door bar. This is the driver's side door bar. It is on the driver's side at the door. So it'll be a bit of more angle, a little more angled down, a little shorter. I'm going to be putting the front mounting point on the floor, flat, easier for me. Yeah. And that's what I am doing first. So if you like sweet time-lapse videos with absolutely sick, free, rock and roll, copyright-free music, this buckle up. All right, so the door bar comes down and is welded to a plate. Plate is welded to the floor. Found a little bit of cancer in here under all that rubber, schmutzy, undercoating kind of sound deadening sort of stuff they got in here. Glue. So there's a little bit of rust right in the seam here. Some water would have collected under this lip in this seam. Obviously, I had nowhere to go. Water made its own hole. Now, it's probably going to go about there. Still going to be a little bit of rust hole. So, if this was, a total restoration, clean her up, make it, fix that. I think I'm going to not do that. I think I'm going to get some rust conversion paint, spray it up. Probably spray it from the bottom as well. And just kind of put that there. It's never going to be driven in the winter. It's never gonna see road salt and stuff. So if I use some of that rust conversion paint, should stop it or slow it down so much that I don't think I'm going to need to worry about it. And obviously, structurally, it's fine, and it's going to be even more fine. So, I don't have rust conversion paint at the moment. So I'm probably just going to clean it up a bit more, get this pretty close, get the door bar cut, because I should probably address this and get all that rust conversion stuff on there before that's welded in place, I guess. But we'll keep carrying on with what we were doing. Okay, it's not tacked, but it's in. Basically, the instructions state something like front footwell area before the firewall kicks up. Yeah. Actually ended up, so that plate is going to be away from that rust spot, so I might put something there. It won't actually cover it. A little further back. The only other stipulations, they say it has to be between the driver's shoulder and elbow. With the seat in, that was between my shoulder and elbow. Doesn't say anything about angle or anything. So, to me, that looks just fine. Now, passenger side, I had intended originally to go up on the firewall with this plate to the point I tacked it in. Not doing that anymore. It's also going to be on the floor. So, that's okay. That's why you tack stuff in. You don't go crazy, although it's quite a few tacks. There is also, on the passenger side, rust hole there. So, it's going to be further back from that one. Again, I might do a little something there. Just a very crude, simple metal patch. This isn't neither of them are in a portion of the car you're going to be seeing anyways. But if those plates aren't going to be covering them, I should cover them with something. So I guess I am going to zip that plate off, which is also bent. Maybe straighten it. Find a spot on the floor, clean up the floor. And go from there. Nice. Okay, so got my plate off on the other side. Flattened. Cleaned the floor a bit. If this door bar fits about the same on the passenger side as it did the driver's side, I can just replicate the cut on my other door bar. And I don't have to be all crazy. Yeah, I don't see why not at all. I mean, it sits flush. It'll be in the same spot. Oh, I think that's just fine. So, I'm just going to make this cut again. And then, gotta wait for friggin' rust converter before I want to tack everything. Oh, finish, I guess, because if I weld in these plates, it'll be a lot tougher to fix that rust. So, dang. That's good though. We got lots of progress done. Let's make this cut. Fit everything in, make it look like it's gonna look. And then shoot, clean up everything a little bit, get ready for final welding, and then all right. Well, I mean, that's about how she's gonna be. They're just sitting in there. But I do like how you can't really tell there's a cage from some angles. Little tinties too, but I mean, pretty not bad. Now again, I'm just waiting for some rust stuff. That's my speaker holding that up. A little bit of rust stuff to come in, rust paint. If it was the States, we could just go to O'Reilly's. I don't have that. But some rust converter, gonna patch up both those holes, then get them plates down, and then finalize welding on all of these bars. That's pretty good. Well, guys, short and sweet episode, but that'll do it for today. See us for cars. Door bars are ready to be welded in. I just got to get some patch stuff and some rust converter for down in there. Once that's done, I have subframe connectors. That should be quick and easy. They're pretty much put them in and be done. Not so much craziness as the cage. And then rear end work. I got a 8.8 to go in. I'm gonna do a 3-link suspension system from Maximum Motorsports. So that'll be coming up. We're supposed to get snow. We are in northwestern Alberta. It is January, and there ain't no snow outside, but it's coming. Once that happens, I got to get this Pantera ready to do, hopefully, a poker rally this year, so a couple hundred click trip. Got to make sure that's good, and otherwise, just typical C's for Cars tomfoolery. So that being said, guys, thanks for watching. See you next Tuesday. Man, I wish we had an O'Reilly's. Dang it.